In the name of Allah God, the revealer of all truths and the sender of all prophets, we're thankful to him for his intervention in the affairs of the human family. We're grateful to him for Moses in the Torah, for Jesus in the gospel, and for Muhammad in the Quran. Peace be upon all these worthy servants of Allah. I wouldn't know any of them were not for two men who have made a profound impact on my life. One I've never met personally, and the other one who's been a wonderful friend, guidance, and counselor to me and countless others in America and throughout the globe. The first one is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, whom I believe has been risen to a very exalted place, anointed with power to crush the wicked. And the other one, I believe, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, is their messianic presence among us. You know, if Jesus were here today, and he were to come in this park and to listen to us, he wouldn't say hi, he wouldn't say what's up, he wouldn't say how you doing. The scholars say he spoke Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic. So in Hebrew, he would say Shalom Aleichem. In Arabic and Aramaic, he would say Assalamu Alaikum. But since we all speak English, I'll say in a language that we know, peace be unto you. I want to just make a couple of comments, and then I'm going to bring our drill team on. In the scriptures, if you notice, the birth of Jesus, although important, takes a subordinate place with his crucifixion. In fact, about it, his crucifixion, it begins the calendar year for the Christian era. But Christmas, this is the Christmas season. And I want to offer a few words from you, from the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan, as maybe another way that we can look at Christmas. So some of us, unfortunately, although Jesus says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, some of us like to tell lies. So here you are working hard, working overtime to get presents for your babies, for your children, and you want to give the credit to some Caucasian who needs to go to Weight Watcher. I think that's a mistake. I think what you should do is you take the credit for it. And you tell them, I did this for you, baby. And I suggest even more than that. The greatest gift that you can give is not a Nintendo, it's not an Xbox, it's not an Apple Watch, but the greatest gift that we can give our children and the greatest gift that we can give our families is one another. And I would suggest to you, humbly suggest to you, that as we are putting up, and this is the Christmas season, and we see nativity scenes all over the place, if we're going to do Christmas, let's do Christmas right. And let's take Santa Claus and put him where he should be in the mythology place. So let's put down Santa Claus and let's uplift Jesus. In my humble opinion, what we've made Jesus secondary. And we've made Santa Claus as if this is his day. That's not his day. He's a figment of our imagination. But Jesus is real. He's the reality. And so for us to recognize and celebrate him and do it in the right spirit and do it in the way it's supposed to be done, I think that's a better way. And then the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan, he encouraged us as we looked at this Christmas season. If you notice, Jesus was born at night. So you remember the song, the Christmas Carol, Silent Night, Holy Night? And this is to teach us that we're not born into higher levels of strength and awareness and consciousness when things are going well. We're born at night. We're born during trial. And if that's so, and it is so, that means thus, as a people, even though we are going through the most difficult experiences any people have ever gone through, unparalleled in human history, an intense darkness that pervades the human family, nevertheless, as a people, we're coming to birth. Nevertheless, as a people, we're coming into greater strength, awareness, and power. And I'm suggesting to us the greatest way we can celebrate Christmas is find oneness with our God and oneness with each other. So now I'm going to introduce some people to you. And the Bible says it like this. In the book of Ezekiel, there are these dry bones in the valley. And these dry bones, they're talking to each other. They're having a conversation. And they say, our hope is lost. And then the Bible says that it was the Son of Man who really He didn't know what to do. He had prophesied to them, but there was no effect. They rattled, they rolled, but they didn't come to life. And then the Son of Man say, prophesy on the winds. And they prophesy on the winds, and the Bible says they become an exceedingly great army. Then in the book of Revelation, you see Jesus coming back at the head of 10,000, an army. And I'm suggesting to you, dear family, that for us to be able to make it in this order, we need an army. We need an army to protect our women, an army to protect our babies, an army to protect our community. We don't need soft men. We don't need men who want to run from the fight. We need men who want to stand up, who want to take a stand, who want to be uncompromising. Whether we are Christian or Muslim or Hebrew, it's irrelevant and immaterial. What we need is men who put God first, and who need men who want to then reflect that among each other. So I want to introduce some men who I feel like that. These are brothers who want to show that we can be militant, we can be righteous, and at the same time we can be God-fearing. So where are my brothers? Where are they? There they go. So I want to introduce to you the fruit of this, the FOI. This is the fruit of Islam, the name given to the military training of the men who belong to Islam in North America. Can you please receive our brothers, the fruit of Islam, from Muhammad's Mosque, number 32.